Hello, my name is Bryce Davis, and I'm here today to talk about sustainable farming. Cancer, obesity, infertility, Parkinson's disease, and birth defects are all ailments that can be caused by pesticides. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention have reported that there are traces of 29 different pesticides in the average American body. Each year, there are 2.5 million tons of pesticides that are sprayed over the world's food supply. This goes hand in hand with the statistic that was reported by the World Health Organization that each year 220,000 people die from pesticide poisoning. Now, sustainable farming presents a solution to this problem because it reduces the amount of chemicals that we spray on our foods. Oftentimes, people don't understand the severity of a problem until they face it. Now, just like many of you, I don't grow my own food, which means that I have to go to the grocery store or wherever to get my produce. And this also means that just like me, we're all subject to the chemicals that the companies spray in their food and then ship to supermarkets and grocery stores. I'm here today to say that I stand in full support of sustainable farming techniques such as crop rotation, cover crops, and soil enrichment as an alternative to the traditional chemicals that we spray all over our crops. First, I'll discuss the solution to this problem. Sustainable farming yields large numbers of crops while maintaining the health of the soil and also reducing the amount of chemicals. Crop rotation is, for example, is a very viable technique that is used in sustainable farming. Crop rotation reduces the amount of pests because pests typically have a specific crop that they enjoy. And by mixing it up, it allows, or it, in better words, it prevents the pests from settling in and having a constant food supply. Now, some people will see sustainable farming as a lot of extra work or a hassle, but in the long run, it's worth it. The technique that is commonly called cover cropping is it's a little extra work, but it saves you a lot more time, effort, and money down the road. Cover crops prevent soil erosion, they suppress weeds, and they enhance the overall soil quality instead of just leaving the soil as a barren landscape, which means that you'll have to go get fertilizers and pesticides to renew that dead soil. But cover crops take away all of that. And as a bonus, you get to reap another crop. I support sustainable farming as an alternative to using pesticides and other harmful chemicals because the techniques present a much healthier and a much more cost-effective way to produce large numbers of crops. Also, sustainable farming will help reduce the death toll from pesticide poisoning from a whopping 220,000 people each year. In the long run, sustainable farming is much more promising. Not only is it healthier, but like I said, it's more cost efficient. Earlier, I stated that people often don't recognize the severity of a problem until they have to face that problem themselves. But I'm also here to say that you shouldn't wait until it's you or your friend or your parent that is sent to the hospital due to pesticide poisoning to hop on board with companies such as PepsiCo, Coca-Cola Company, Heinz, General Mills, and other companies that actually do utilize sustainable farming as a way to grow their produce. So I'll end with a slogan, I guess. A pesticide sprayed apple a day will surely put you in an early grave. Thank you.